Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my podcast. I talk about my experiences and how I see them through my spiritual lenses and how I understand them and explain them on the basis of my research and the book I read, the podcast I've heard, the contemplations and meditations, and the whole true life experience that I had until this point. And today I am so uninspired. I don't know why. It's the 1st of September. We are just past the blue moon. I think that it was quite powerful. We are in Mercury retrograde, and as everything is just seems a little bit maybe not out of alignment, but just a little bit shaky. So I don't know how this podcast is gonna go today. We'll see where it goes, but I think I had a few experiences that I just wanted to talk over on here and see what comes out of that. I also, as always, have been inspired a bit by Aaron Doughty, because whatever small experiences we have and struggles and issues in life, the biggest underlying thing that I believe exists for all of this, if we take a step back, is always fear of death, first of all, and it's different kind of dying, is our ego, or obviously a survival. And another things is why we are here, what is our aim on being, what is our aim in life, why did we come here, what is our existence for. So every time there is a little issue with ego or something that is irritating happening, I like to take this step back and look at it from this perspective, from the bigger perspective. It really helps me. And the podcast that inspired me today, or the YouTube video from Aaron, was about the bigger understanding of our existence, of human existence, of Earth. And he talked about Dolores Cannon and 3 ways of volunteers. So this really explains of how we fit into the galactic, the universe, Earth, and helps with those little things that are just for a moment maybe become a little less significant to us. So what I wanted to talk about was that I struggled with the meaning of who I am, or superiority, or importance of who I am the last couple of days, and it's kind of reoccurring thing that I guess I have to live through or understand. Maybe it's part of my karma, maybe it's just something that I experienced as a child, probably not, maybe definitely my own importance of who I am, and then how it relates to other people, the meaning of myself, the boundaries that I put, and the way I am seen or not seen by other people. I have been on holidays with a friend of mine, which I really love dearly. And she is very strong-headed, and her will is very strong. Her presence is also very strong. I believe that we are attracted to people whose qualities and characteristics we miss in our life. And this is in loving relationship, the same as in the platonic relationships with your friends. So we we feel good, obviously, with people who resonate on the kind of similar plateau as us. That's why when we very often, it's very happens very often that when we grow, we stop resonating with some people and we have to leave them out because we outgrown them. And so the people that we are with, we have to resonate at some point. And sometimes and I believe it's good if they resonate sort of higher than us, but with people who didn't maybe and I don't want to as well sound as this is better and this is worse, and kind of put any sort of hierarchy with that. It doesn't matter that it does not mean that one is better and the other one is worse. And I'm sorry about my mumbling. I think it's Mercury, and then it's just a little bit of a funk, but I will continue. So if you are still here, that's very nice of you. So we basically resonate with people who are on the same energy length, and that are that possess characteristic that sometimes we aspire to, sometimes we feel that we might miss. There are many more things that I believe that are bringing us and other people together. I strongly believe in some karmic connections, so we perhaps had some other lives with those people, and other connections are holding us together. Very often these are things that these people done to us, maybe in previous lives, or maybe we've done something to those people. This is very strange, but I also believe in that. And there's any kind of people who see past lives and do past regressions, everyone would tell you that we do meet people who we've already met in other lives, and we do lessons with them, lessons that we have to learn about ourselves, and lessons that we have to learn, and lessons that we have to learn about our stories with those people. So that's another thing that brings us together. But one of the aspects is that the one that I've mentioned, that we learn from those people, but also if we are with people that we kind of admire in some in one aspect or another, then we feel that we take on some of the characteristics that those people have that we maybe didn't develop yet, or they kind of maybe asleep in us. So with this particular friend, the strong willingness, the strong-headed part is something that I admire and I would like to have more of, I guess. But in the same time, I was observing other qualities that maybe can accompany the strong-headedness and strong willingness, that it kind of is not very willing to look at the spiritual part of things, because it's so quite hard tied to the earth. So it may be that this person is more in 3D than the person who is not so strong-willed, is not maybe as agile. And I found myself in a situation that I felt like I have to say things that would protect me also, or things that I have to protect myself, and I had to say things that I feel like I am responding to an attack. So I was almost feeling like I was under attack all of the time. Obviously, it wasn't attack straight on, but everything that the friend said felt like I need to, now I'm missing the word that I want to say. So yes, I was feeling like I am being under attack, and I have to stay safe, and I have to say things that kind of are fighting this attack. And this is a state that didn't allow me to be very relaxed, or kind of stay in the relax and comfort zone. It was a state that I had to always be very aware of what's happening, and very aware also to not go into argument, because I wanted to remain calm, and I wanted to remain friendly. So it was very hard to maintain this, and although it wasn't always very pleasant, it was interesting from the point of view of everything that I've learned, all the lessons that I went through, all the books that I have read, my own spiritual practice helped me so much. One of the things that I always say, it's really helpful, but in the same time, in a situation like this, could be a little bit difficult to explain. But this is amazing situation to practice. This is Ho'oponopono. It's I definitely mentioned it before. Ho'oponopono is like a mantra that I think it was ancient Hawaiians that used this, and this goes, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And I was trying to explain it to a friend of mine. I don't know if another friend, because this friend, she is so strong in her opinions about hating some groups of people, really hating or fighting against something, that she would never take this Ho'oponopono mantra with her. She was also quite strongly against meditation. She felt that meditation was some sort of holy poly, don't know what. Strangely and funnily and lovely enough, her younger daughter, who is a child of 12 years old, I was sitting with the daughter on the grass, and we were doing some yoga, and kind of incorporated in yoga was some light meditation, just your hand to your heart, and we were doing that, and the girl was doing it really willingly, and it felt like she loved it. And then she said to her mom, you should do it, is very relaxing. So if a child say that, the child that is not kind of broken up yet by the education system, a child that is kind of new generation, new wave of volunteers, as following the Dolores Cannon book, then I would definitely trust the child in something like this, in something very esoteric, in something that you can only feel really like meditation. But I digressed. So what helped me with this friend who was very strong-headed, that I felt like I'm being under attack, like I need to really kind of talk back in a way that I am making myself feeling safe, was this Ho'oponopono, which is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And it's not about being sorry, like I've done something to someone and I am sorry I've done it. It's more energetic. So you almost take off this negative energy that is between you and this person, and you transmute it into love and positivity. It does not mean that you agree with what this person done. It does not mean that that you actually physically ask for this person for forgiveness. Like I said, is energetically, is to clear the energetic the energy that is first of all dark or stable or blocking flow between you and this person. And I've done it a lot with this friend, and I felt that it helped me definitely with the flow of energy. I also have done it with other people who hurt me a lot, that I had experience with, that's some narcissists and other people kind of in the work or relationship experiences and relationships. So I really recommend that, and it's a mantra that you just say in your head over and over and over again. And I think after you say it a couple of times or more than couple, you should definitely feel the shift. And like I said, the intention is really important here. It's not about you actually asking them for forgiveness. It's about clearing the energy between you, clearing the blockages between you. It's about the love flowing and being in you, and taking the fear or and the anger, because that I think anger was my the biggest emotion that I had in this, in the times when I felt so much under attack or scrutiny or kind of controlling of this girl, so of this friend of mine. So saying that to myself, it really calmed me down as well, because it's a mantra that you say over and over again, and shifts your mind from this anger state to this more flow state. One of the main highest vibrations that you can be on is love. So the fact that you were saying this, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, it's not also to not be angry. You can still be angry, and you can still feel that, but in the same time, it's almost like explaining to your inner child, to your smaller part in you, to your vulnerable part, that some people they act from their inner small children, and they act sometimes because that's how they are feeling, that's how they can protect themselves. So, and because they are hurting, right? So if you think about other people and this, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, I think this brought this kind of point of view to me about other people acting from the position of acting up or saying things because that's how they are, not because the person they are referring to is like that. So if they call you whatever they call you or tell you whatever they tell you, it's not about you, it's about them, right? And the fact that you are saying that, maybe and hopefully you helping them to also feel better. And if they feel better about themselves, they will feel better about the environment. Maybe if you emanate this frequency of love and light, everyone who will be with you. So if you went out on holidays with a friend that maybe is not acting the way, the most loving way, the more you emanate this light is going to affect this person as well. And I think I can feel that. I think that somehow subconsciously, even though I think that my friend in the first couple of days, she might felt a little bit threatened. Maybe that was the case because I am different. We know each other for a long time, and I am definitely different to what I was. And she is not used to this Hannah. She's used to other Hannah that was maybe easier to control or influence, who gave up easier or maybe more followed the crowd. I don't know. We didn't talk about it that much, but I felt that maybe she did feel a little bit threatened, and that's why she reacted like this. And I trust that in on this, and that she is that she resonates high enough that she will get there. She will get to her own enlightenment, and I think she's got amazing potential, and it's a little bit difficult to kind of watch that at this point she is not maybe using this potential. Again, I don't want to sound judgmental, so well, take it as it is, but it's just yeah, I just see this potential, and maybe what I'm saying now is again this this person talking through me that really used to look up at this friend. I really have a inkling to put my friends on pedestal, not only friends but also romantic relationships. And I guess it's natural as well, because I always aspire to be more to have additional skills that maybe I don't have, and I see them in other people, and when I admire them and am with those other people, then maybe I just feel like I acquire those skills or learn them by osmosis. I don't remember who said that it's better to be the dumbest in the room full of clever people than the cleverest in the room full of stupid people. So it's always better to kind of look up rather than look down. Again, it does sound judgmental, and it doesn't 100% correlate with this way of love and let everyone be as they are. It's especially hard when it's someone that you you have feelings for, again, platonic or loving feelings. You want also see those people to grow. You want to see those people growing, and you want those people so much to resonate on the same level as you. And if they don't, it just sometimes really hurt, especially if they go on criticizing you. So I try to explain, but I also understand that there are different levels of awakening, and someone who is super very awakened could listen to me and think to themselves that I have a lot of lessons to learn as well. So that is possibility also. So definitely I'll try not to judge anyone like this, but nevertheless it's really good to possess those tools. And just the last tool that I used was the simple tool of separation. So I would make sure that I have those moments for me that I am just by myself, and just sit down somewhere further away, or just make sure that I have this time for myself. A lot of grounding. I was very lucky that I could swim in the ocean, in the sea, just any water. This washes everything out. Even better, this water was very salty, so I was just kind of praying of the kind of energy cleanse. That was amazing as well for any energetic blocks to wash off. So you swim in the sea. I like to sing. I don't know what's and I always make up mantras while singing, so kind of wash off this energy, so then you can start afresh. Because I think as an empath, as a very sensitive person, I'm really prone to take those energy on, especially from people close to me. And I think that subconsciously they bathe their energy in mine also to clean, so I end up with double the energy to clean. I don't know if I've explain it rightly, but that's how I feel. So the cleansing, the being by myself, and also wind is very good. So just standing there, kind of where there is wind blowing, and kind of let it blow on you. The fresh wind in the countryside is amazing for energy clearing as well. So this kind of moments of solitude, and obviously meditation, and being in the sun, this is all very energy clearing. And I think all of this really helped me to stay centered, although I felt it, I really felt it. And especially the words that were exchanged between us, I had to really very often think of what I am saying, to stay and be in the loving part of me, while also having stronger boundaries. I did not have strong enough boundaries with this person before, and I started to make those boundaries, and it felt good. However, it felt exhausting. So that's all for today. I hope you managed to stay with me until the end, and I speak to you soon. Lots of love. Bye.